Hi, my name is Mariusz Wach, and today I would like to show you how Digital Workforce uses Flowable as powerful low-code platform to design, build, and deploy one of our internal processes. Flowable is best for human interloop processes. It is also great for automations that require data migration between systems and can operate on API requests. The main purposes of the process I'm about to show you were saving time, speeding up the process, unlocking resources, and having end-to-end process in one place using several own applications in the background without human intervention. This example shows onboarding of a new customer to our services and helps monitor its progress, identify issues, and inform all involved parties without delay. Thanks to this process, we have saved around 15 hours of time per onboarding. We managed to eliminate downtimes between stages of the onboarding process, and we mitigated the risk of possible errors, like skipping some parts of onboarding process thanks to checklist form of this automation. The flow uses data from Salesforce, which is international CRM software, First Service, our IT service management tool, Outlook as a communication channel, and Confluence, one of Atlassian products, which is a database of our customers for all departments in digital workforce. First, I'd like to show you how the process looks like in Flowable Design. This is how the main layout of the case was created. As you can see, every step in the process has its own stage inside which we can find tasks. Everything is well described and documented inside the automation so the developers and maintenance specialists have easier job navigating in the process, troubleshooting, and implementing changes. Flowable is capable of handling wide variety of task complexity. Some of them might be quite simple, like this one, where we have only two user forms and API requests to Salesforce for status update. But others might be more complex. Here's an example. In this flow, there are only three stages where human intervention may occur. All the rest of actions are responsible for gathering data and sending API requests behind the scenes. It is done almost instantly and will not be visible for the person working with the automation. Now let me show you how the process looks like in Flowable Work. To start the process, I need to create a new customer onboarding case in Flowable Work. Right after that, in the background, the process imports environment variables. Those are the values that are stored in Flowable Work and can be changed without interfering with the process logic. It is perfect for storing data, like for example URLs, that might be easily updated. All sensitive data, like API credentials, are safely stored in Azure Key Vault. As the first step, I select the customer name from the list of customers gathered from Salesforce, and after that, the first form will appear. As you can see, the form is partially filled in with data that Flowable gathered from three different sections of Salesforce in the background. The form can be arranged according to the requirements, and it is dynamic, meaning that some fields are showing only when needed. We can also set the fields to be mandatory or optional. There are more types of fields that can be used than the ones visible in this particular form. In the next form, the process shows a drop-down of selected onboarding managers that speak in customer's language and can work in the same or similar time zone. The requester, basing on the workload of the onboarding managers, can select the manager, and this person will be set as assignee for the rest of the process steps. We set the process so that only the requester and assignee can see further forms. Next, the assignee needs to verify if all data is correct. He can reject the form and provide feedback. In this variant, the case will go back to the previous step in order to fix or fill in missing data. If everything is okay, we can approve it. And this created the onboarding ticket in our ITSM tool and also updated the status in Salesforce. The Salesforce status is updated by Flowable after each main point in the process. In the next step, the onboarding manager needs to check the customer's Confluence site. Right now, it is a manual task, but we are planning to automate this step in the future. It is here to mitigate the risk of forgetting about this point. Here, I would like to show you that it is possible to integrate exception handling in Flowable. As you might remember, I selected that it is a new customer in initial form, but in fact, the customer already exists in ITSM tool. This creates an exception. And we have integrated 3 ways to process it. We can terminate the whole process, we can try again, or we can perform a manual action. In this case, the process provides us with the ID that it found in ITSM tool, and we just need to make sure that it is correct. Next, we need to select a service delivery manager if it was requested in the initial form. After that, if we mark that non-disclosure agreements are necessary, we can select who should sign it. The list of emails is then automatically provided to the legal team in order to prepare necessary documentation. Next step in the process is a customer meeting. If the meeting is scheduled, we can move on to post-meeting conclusions. Our onboarding managers like to fill in this form during the meeting with the customer. This way, they remember to ask all necessary questions regarding the platform that we will provide for the customer. After I clicked complete, the process created a ticket in ITSM tool for RAS team to create the platform. Flowable checks every 30 seconds if the ticket was resolved, and after that we can continue. So right now I will proceed to close the ticket. After the new platform is created, we need to select the list of people that should get access to it. This creates another ticket to RAS team. This time we don't need to monitor if the ticket was closed, and we can continue to creation of ticket for run management onboarding if such option was selected in the initial form. After run management ticket is closed, we can continue. Next steps are here as the reminders that all information needs to be shared with the SDM who will be responsible for the customer. Reminder that the customer needs to be informed that the onboarding was completed. And after that, we can close the initial onboarding ticket. The status in Salesforce is also updated.